Good morning, Dan from DJ MOORE LOFTS, and today we're on another build. So this is on one of the roads that we've done. So we've done that property there, and then we've done that property there, and then we're now about to do this property. Now on this estate, we've actually done this property I think 3 or 4 times now. So yeah, we're pretty versed in this style property or this exact house design. Got our brand new banner installed that Neil's put up on this lovely scaffold, and he's done something a little bit more complicated here so that we can put the drive, so we can keep the drive clear, so we can get a skip lifted onto this area here, because it is quite a busy road. So having that option of getting the skip off the driveway is a massive plus. Got our new little site banners as well, pucker. So just got these like little scaffold tubes. I did have like Corex boards, but they just constantly get damaged or snapped, whereas at least with those, I'm hoping to think the lads can't move them, touch them, and destroy them. But let's have a little look upstairs. We're just waiting on Lawson's to come. And yeah, let's go have a little look at the loft. Nice little loading bay here. So it's quite nice. We always try and get it so we can at least lay down some 8x4 sheets, or whether that be plasterboard, chipboard, all those kind of things. So what are we doing on this one? So we've got 3 Veluxes going on the front, and then we've got a flat roof dormer to the rear. That will stick out. Now these have got fantastic heights inside, so they've got a lovely pitch with some great height in there. But what we're doing on this one is we've been able to get the stairs up and over the existing, and that's going to lead on to 2 separate rooms basically, and one of them's going to have an ensuite. So what we're doing at the minute, we're just stripping ready, because we've got a spine beam that is going from front to back. Right, so now Steve's cut a little access piece for us. Obviously you can see here where he's cutting the access bits in. So all this rubbish, believe it or not, has been left from the original builders, so they've just chucked it up into the eaves area, put the insulation over it and carried on, which is mental. But effectively our steel beam is going to sit here, so that's our stairwell that side, so our steel will sit flush with the edge of that steel and sit there perfectly, which will be quite nice. And then yeah, basically we'll jump in. So what we're going to do now is take all these noggins out, so that this spine beam can go from that section all the way over to there. And this is what I was saying about those head heights. Got some fantastic head height, which is nice. So it's going to be a nice sized loft, it really is. So Lawson's have just turned up just as it starts to rain, thankfully. But we're getting all set up now. So we're just discussing what bits we're going to go up first, but I think it's going to be the stills we're going to get up first and in place. But this is basically all ours on this wagon. So we've got all our floor joists, doubling up rafters, 4x2 to construct the dormer. Then we've got our Velux windows, and then we've got all our insulation on this side as well for the warm roof, and then our plasterboard as well. So literally everything is going to get lifted up with that crane to the back of the house onto the scaffold.
Take it out of cue. Innocence can be a young man's game. Stand up for the hall of shame.
So now we're getting this spine beam lifted in place, so it's quite tight with that roof that you just see there. So now we're getting it in as far as we can with the chains, and we'll rest it halfway and then reshift the chains. And then we've got our bearing plates there ready for it to sit on. But I'm going to leave the lads to crack on. I've just got to shoot to another job, and we'll pop back here shortly and see how we get on. We are back, and we have an empty truck. It's all gone. Should we go give them a wave goodbye? Bless him, he's been asking me to get him a coffee, but in all honesty, I completely forgot. So yeah, but empty truck, delivery must all be up there. So let's go have a little quick nose and see what the lads have got up to. So hopefully we've got the spine beam all in place. Well, I see that anyway, that was in place. But we should now have a scaffold full of materials. For someone that goes up and down ladders all day, you'd look very sketchy. So, turn that off. So we have our furrings for the dormer roof. Got all our plasterboard. I think that's the flooring. Plasterboard's behind, and then we've got all our insulation. All our timber here. We've got our Veluxes there. Floor joist. I think there's ceiling joists and double up rafters, and then we've got all our floor joists here. So speaking to Steve, the plan of action is they're going to now get the ridge beam up, ready for Monday, because they're not here tomorrow, but they're back Monday. And the plan is basically build this dormer because the weather's good on Monday. So now we're coming into the winter months. We have to really pick and choose the days to do the work, just purely because it's so focused around the weather. We've got our spine beam in. We've got some of our other stills here. As you see here, this is one of the eaves beams, so it'll sit half on that, span over to that wall. And then we've got the other one that's just a straight beam that goes over to there. So yeah. So now what they're going to do is this one that's in thirds, 3 pieces, will effectively go from that end to that end. Because we've got these timber gable panels, so it's brickwork underneath. But basically what we'll do is, speaking to the engineer, the spec is that we'll put 4 4x2s bolted together upright, and then that will take the ridge beam. And then we've also got a metal post on this one. We have a 90x90 post that will go up and basically split the span. So instead of it spanning from all the way to there, it's only going to span from there to there, and then from there to there. So basically that allows us to use a smaller steel, which helps with head height and so on and so forth. But it looks like Steve's just marking out the height, because that basically will now relay to the floor, and then the space that we've got in between will give us the area. So what height are you working it out to? 2.4. 2.4. So we'll end up with a finished area in between the floor and the ceiling of 2.4, which will match what they've got downstairs. So that'll be a nice size. Nice, very nice.
Very nice.
Very nice. So yeah, that's it over here really. I'm gonna let the lads crack on. We'll pop back in over the next couple of days and see the progress. We'll probably put a little time lapse up for the dormer. Should we do that? Can do. Yeah. I'm quite fortunate that this one's right on my doorstep, so I'm going to be passing this one every morning. So we'll probably pop in here. They're going to hate me, but I'll probably leave earlier than you lot, won't I?
Probably will.
You know what I mean? I won't see them because they'll be here later, no doubt. Typically. But yeah, looking forward to showing you this one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video. Enjoy.